What's going on, guys? Big Jim here, Sharp Obsession. Got a new knife in that I purchased and real excited to have this in. I already done the unboxing, as you can see, which is unusual, but I was excited. So this is the KB Knives, which is the premium version for Kubi. This one is the Venom. This is a James Lowe design. If you're not familiar with James Lowe, I have another one of his which is very popular, and it is the Best Tech Taipan. Best Tech Taipan. I had to think about that for a minute. That's the Taipan, and you can see there is definitely some design similarities, but definitely not exactly the same knife, but still some similarities. So now I've been packing this knife for a couple of days. This is the DLC version. It's DLC on the scales. As you can see, these are milled titanium in that radial milled pattern. They even brought the radial milled pattern into the button and also into the clip. If you'll see that, I mean, I think that's really next level, and it actually matches up with the knife. See if I can get it to focus. Okay. See as it brings it in there, and I have carried it, so it's got a little handles on it, but this is real DLC. The blade is S90 with that really nice grind lines. It is flat milled instead of hollow grind. If it was a hollow grind, I'm telling you, I'm just going to say this would probably be the only knife you'd ever need if it was hollow grind. So at some point, you know, I may send that to a friend and say, hey friend, let's get a hollow grind on it, because yeah, this thing is super cool. Size comparison. Let's sit them down here for a little size comparison to the Taipan. It is quite a bit smaller than the Taipan, as you can see, which is also radial milled pattern. I can relate this closely to the this is the Vosti 299, and it is really close in length to this. Both of these are top liner locks, so solid 299's been a favorite of mine as far as the carry. I really like the micarta on this one. But that top liner lock, see they do a cutout there for your finger, so that's what made that one really good. And as you can see, this one also has that cutout, so you can deploy it and bring it back in real nice. You got plenty of room there. It's got plenty of travel. As you also can see, now it is a little proud when the blade is deployed, so it's a little bit proud there, but I like that, and it doesn't get in the way when I'm holding the knife in any way. It's kind of out of my way, as you can see. I mean, as I'm holding it, I mean, you'd have to really be intentional about mashing that button if you're gripping down on this knife. So, but it works really well. Thumb studs are perfectly placed. I can reverse flick it. I can thumb flick it. I can reverse flick the hole in the blade and slow roll it if I need to. So really nice setup here. I mean, I paid my own monies for this one, and these are not cheap. So the DLC version is $360. Now I do have a discount code, Sharp Obsession. I will put that up here. And if you order from KB Knives, you can get a discount on that, 20%. So, but anyway, does appear to be a captive pivot, which is really nice. Really nice, really nice. Let's see what the hardware looks. Pretty good size. I got a T8 in my little driver dowel. Let's see. Okay, it is T8 on the body screw, T8 on the pocket clip, and T8 on the pivot screw. So very nice. And I love S90. S90 really works for me. It sharpens up really nice. Kubi's known for their heat treats being really good. Not sure what the advertised heat treat is on the S90 on this one, but they do that cryogenic heat treat as far as the cooling, and man, it really has done them wonders. I would say, if I had to guess, the heat treat on this is probably between 60 and 62, maybe 63, but if I had to guess, that's probably what I would guess. So let's see how long it is here. Let's bring out the old cheapy ruler. Okay, looks like the length on this one's going to be right at 7 1/4, with a cutting edge of right at 2 3/4, and a total blade length of about 3 1/8, best I can tell. Alright, let's see what it weighs. Let's bring out the handy dandy trusty machine, if the battery ain't dead. Alright, weight on this boy is 3.5 ounces. Let's confirm that weight. 3.5 ounces. See what that is compared to the SIOP 299. It's lighter than the SIOP. The SIOP is roughly the same thickness, as you can see. So it does feel a little bit weightier. Looks like the blade stock is actually thicker on the KB compared to the Vosteed. So I'm actually shocked. There must be lots of internal milling. So let's look under here and see if we can see if there is lots of internal milling. So let's see if we can see. Oh yes, huge cutouts in there. Not sure if I can get that for you to see. Look at them huge cutouts in there. They have done some serious mill work on the inside of this thing. So yes, lots of internal milling on that. Very cool. Things I like. Love the blade shape. It's one of my favorite blade shapes because it is so handy for doing cut work, as far as like delicate, if you're cutting out something there, doing some work on some stickers or something, you can just use your finger pinch grip and drag it along. Feels good. Jimping is not super aggressive, but it's there. Fingered choil is perfectly placed for me, and this is how I like to hold my knife when I'm cutting. Feel good and got control over the blade here, so I feel really good with that. I mean, there ain't a whole lot of stuff to say bad about this. The top liner lock works beautifully. Does not shake out. even if you shake it pretty hard, it does there if you shake it really hard, but no. So I am really impressed. I am really impressed. I mean, it feels great in the hand, and I am totally in love with this thing. So now I've carried it for a couple of days now. Pocket clip works really well. If anything, it might be just a hair light, but I like mine just a little bit light. So it does carry fairly deep in the pocket, so your carry profile is going to be about right there, that much sticking up. So looks really good. S90 is awesome. So compared to the Taipan is quite a bit bigger blade. I think the blade stock's a little thinner on the Taipan, and I know that the hollow grind on the Taipan is really thin. So this is a little bit thicker. If the Taipan was too thick for you, too thin for you, then this is just a little bit thicker grind with the flat grind there, but there ain't nothing wrong with this at all. So let's see if we got something we can cut. Not sure what that is, but let's do a little bit of a cut test. Let me back it out just a little. Let's see how sharp it is. Oh yeah, it is plenty sharp. Oh yeah, I mean, that's good. So nothing wrong with that at all. As you can see, absolutely, you can just really cue it up there almost. It's got a little catch right there maybe, but now I have been using this thing some, so. Okay. Super nice. Alright guys. As you can tell, I'm done the gushing over this one. Definitely a keeper for the collection. Real big fan of James Lowe's designs. This one also is one that I will keep. Very nice knife. Super thin. This one is a really nice size weight knife that I'm really enjoying. So feels awesome. So I am a huge fan. Kind of feels a whole lot size and weight wise to that little guy, and I've carried it for a while, the Crest, Kaiser Crest, but feels like an upgraded, nicer version of that. I am super happy to have that in the collection. So great job, Mr. Lowe, with your design. Great job, KB Knife, for pulling that off, because that is super cool, and I think it's about as far in as I can go. But real big fan of this one. So if y'all like the content, like and subscribe. Have a great day, and God bless.